Hey YouTube world, and I am back. So I have a question. I'm confused because if I stroll through YouTube, I'm gonna see, I do see, I'm not gonna see it, I do see a very large number of black men just cooning out. There's like hundreds and hundreds of videos of black men just talking about how much they hate their race of women, which ultimately you're actually saying that you hate yourself too. I mean, some of them may not know, but they actually came from a black woman. So you can't, as a black man, hate black women and love yourself. It's just it's an oxymoron. It's not gonna happen. Aside from that, it's interesting because it's like they don't understand that this is a problem. So I don't know if you guys are doing it for acceptance of the white community, because someone rejected you, because you have mommy issues, because you're conditioned that way, because you decided you wanted to personally carry on Willie Lynch's legacy against your own people. Like, I don't understand it, because when you look at these videos, the overwhelming majority is black men. There's no race of men that use social media as a platform to display their self-hate the way black men do. And I'm not going to say all black men, because that would be a stupid generalization. And, you know, I'm not going to make a generalization. But it just bothers me, and it's puzzling how many black men actually use YouTube not as a platform to uplift the black community, not as a platform to actually try and help the black women that they complain so much about, but actually as a platform to spew self-hate. And I just don't understand it, because it's like, who are you doing it for? What's ultimately your goal? Like, are you doing it to gain acceptance from the white community? Because even still, yeah, there's people who are probably going to use you to get their agenda by. But at the end of the day, the way I would look at it is you have no loyalty. Anybody who would turn against their own kind is a worthless piece of garbage, not good for anything. And so I wonder, it's like these men, they're not using their critical thinking skills. Either that or they just don't have them. So I'm really confused, and I really need someone to answer this question for me. Why is it that social media has become a platform mainly for black men to coon out? Like, I don't understand it. Do they not do the research to see that there actually been giant coons? Do they really not do that? Because it's pathetic. It's not funny, because it's an epidemic. Like, there is the coonery in the black community, and the self-hate is just so strong. It's potent. It's like an AIDS virus. The new herpes is coonery. And it's all over the place. Like, I don't understand it. It's like, how does this benefit you? Because there's people who's been on YouTube for years and years spewing their self-hate for their own race. This is disgusting. There's a problem. You don't see anyone doing it to the extent that these black men do. And obviously not all of them. I don't know any black men personally that actually do this, because I wouldn't associate with myself with someone who is just bathing in an ocean of self-hate. And so therefore, they're not only going to hate everyone that looks like them, that resembles them, but they want everyone else to hate them too. And it's like, I don't know whether to say white people are worse, and not all white people, but the white supremacists, the ones that deny that racism exists, the ones that think that we live in an equal country, basically the delusional, stupid ones. Because you have to be delusional and stupid to think that we're in a post-racial society. But back to these black men, it's like, who are you doing this for? Who's worse? Is it worse to be the white supremacists or the black coons? And I hate having to use these words to describe anyone in our community, but it just sickens me to my core. Like, it bothers my soul to see so many black men cooning out on YouTube. And I don't understand why. Like, I'm confused because I can't think of one black person or person otherwise that could affect me so much that I would hate myself so much that I would dedicate a great deal of my time advertising how much I hate myself and my race. It's like, this is not attractive. So yeah, you might get some attention from white people, but you're getting attention from the very white people that hate you. And you displaying your self-hate doesn't make them like you anymore. Like, how is it that you don't get this? It's just weird. Like, I need someone to understand that to me. You know, I get that there's psychology behind it. I get that the black man specifically is conditioned to hate himself. And I feel like the things that's going on in the media by attacking the black woman's image and complaining that she's wearing weave, all the while, you know, other races of women can do it and they're fine. You know, people want to glorify that. People want to glorify the women that go out and get lip injections and ass shots also that they can look like black women. People glorify that. But let a black woman do it. And now she's trifling, she's tacky, she's disgusting. But then you have these black men that dedicates their time to destroying trying to destroy the black woman. Because they haven't done it. Why would we let you do it? I mean, at the end of the day, and this is more of a bad reflection on yourself than it is on black women. Because the thing of it is, it's like you have to be so weak-minded to allow one person, even two person, even 10 people out of a whole race to control your emotions to the extent that you spend the majority of your time recording video after video after video expressing your hate for your race. It's confusing. It's confusing, it's disturbing, and then and it's like they're doing it blindly. Because yeah, you're going to get likes and comments from people who hate themselves as much as you do. You're basically feeding into the plan that white supremacy set out for you. You're a living example of Willie Lynch's intentions, and they don't get that. It's like you don't get that. You're contributing to your own demise. At the end of the day, this doesn't have a benefit for you. You spewing your hate for yourself, basically drowning in a well of your own self-hatred. At the end of the day, that's not going to benefit you. Because if you're doing it to get approval from the very people who condition you to be that way, you're a fool to think that they're going to accept you. That's just something to think about, because I'm utterly disgusted when I go on YouTube and I see the countless videos by black men saying, and black women wonder this and black women wonder that. Really, the only thing that we're wondering is why you're dedicating so much time to being a coon. Why don't you see that you're acting out the very oppression and the very plan that white supremacy designed to you? Why don't you see that you're willingly walking into that trap that was set for you? So now they don't even have to put that much work into destroying the black community because you're doing it for them. And then furthermore, how do you guys get along with your mothers and your sisters and your aunts and your cousins? And some of you coons have kids that are women, that are black women. Because even if you have one with a white woman, that girl or boy is going to be seen by society as black. So you're already from the womb instilling self-hatred in those children. It's disgusting. It's like, I need to understand it. Like, it's so if someone can shed some light on this, if one of the dudes just doing it, if they want to come on here and leave a comment and just shed some light as to why you feel the need to dedicate so much time to destroying your community when you already have a whole very large dominant group of people who want to do that very same thing, but you have no problem doing it. It's just disgusting. Somebody please let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I mean, I'm definitely going to be, you know, putting more videos of this nature up here. This is just an issue. It's disgusting. But those are just some things that were on my mind. So I'm out of here. Leave a comment or don't. And I'm out.